Hello guys, it's Zainab Said Idris here, creativity enthusiast. So guys, on this video I'm here to share my honest review with you guys about my training with Iita. I received their message on the 9th of August saying that I've been chosen as a successful candidate to participate in their training. But fam, I had no idea who Iita were because I lost my phone in December. I couldn't recover the SIM. You know what's been happening about SIM card thing in Nigeria. So I couldn't recover the SIM till I think on 7th of August. So on 9th I received the message and it was just like a miracle to me. But still I went straight to Google to search who IIT were because I totally forgot like who they are, why did I even apply for it, and so many questions in my head. And I found out all the basic information that I needed, and I was so happy and I was so excited to be part of this journey. And I felt so grateful. So immediately the following day, I just went there. I asked Ada to accompany me and went there. When we went there, I realized that some people went there with their credentials, which it happens that I didn't pick any of mine because they said they would send me an email and I did not receive anyone. But despite that, I still went. So Alhamdulillah, I still got chosen. So the first day, they told me I will receive a message about my training timetable and all sort of things. So the following week, I did not receive anything. The next week, I told myself whether I receive or not, I will still go. So I went. I got this swag, which is the t-shirt, my manual, my jotter, and then the training started. And still, unfortunately, our instructor for the horticulture track was absent, so we were merged in a class with the aquaculture trainees to receive our training for the day. And also I was so happy that I was in this class because fam, my mom tried raising some fish recently and all the fish died like instantly. It's just like all of them took poison, so all of them died. And what we keep asking ourselves in that house, the question we keep asking ourselves was, what's wrong? Is the water not good? Is the environment not good? Is the container she used not good? Questions after questions. We had no idea. So attending this class of the aquaculture actually opened my eyes to realize that my mom used the wrong water. My mom actually used the wrong water, and fam, water is a big plus when it comes. It's like one of the major ingredient. It's even the major ingredients for your aquaculture. So after that, we took a 15-minute break. We had some snack and drink, and when we returned, we continued with a video of how these fishes are. Is it raised? Yes, or is it battered? Anyone, just choose any word. So this is my track, decent employment. I choose employment, not entrepreneurship, guys. I'm just tired with anything that has to do with entrepreneurship trainings. I just want to try something new, so that was why I went for the employment track. So this is it. Fam, it's actually so therapeutic watching this process. Like, it's so unbelievable. Who could ever think that this is the process that they followed in actually bringing out fishes, or is it batting out fishes? I don't even know the right word to use, but it's actually so therapeutic to watch this, and I just felt so much educated. Like my knowledge has increased so much about this fishing thing, and I can proudly say that I can say some few things about it. I can also tell someone when maybe something is wrong. No, I cannot say everything, but I've attended the class. I can say some few things now. And I also realized that nobody should insult you with the word, is it word? No, not word. Nobody should insult you with the sentence, you have a fish brain. Please do not accept that, because fishes have just 6 seconds of memory retention. So when somebody insults you with that, it means he has insulted you big time. So please do not accept that kind of insult ever in your life. So we went out to the IITA ponds, which I believe is the IITA ponds, of course. So we went there with our lecturer. Should I use the word lecturer or trainer? Oh no, anyone. Let's go with the lecturer. We went there with our lecturer, Malam Abubakar Sadiq. That's him in the black one. Okay, yes, that's just him, very close there. Yes, I was standing very close to him. So he was also educating us about how to change their water, how to feed them. Farm, I also heard that the small fishes, so these small fishes, actually they are wicked. So they used to kill the big fishes. They used to kill the big fishes too. So he told us that immediately you notice that some of these fishes have grown in big sizes. You should sort them out from the small ones so that to avoid these heart-touching stories. So Mr. Mursala tried feeding them, and that was why they are just going from one place to another. I think they were so happy. And that's Madam Abubakar too, trying to feed them. So fam, it was a very educative session for me, even though this is not my track. My track is horticulture, which I just cannot wait to be in that track, to start the track actually, because this is something that we used to plant some vegetables at home, not like intentionally try to plant them, but sometimes when my mom washed some vegetables, she just throw the dirty water at one uncompleted building that is next to my house. And recently we just noticed that this dirty water that she normally throws out used to produce some tomatoes for us, some peppers, and we're like, wow. So ever since, like, I just felt in love with this horticulture thing. I just want to plant, and I have just been praying that whenever I get my own house, I will definitely have a garden whereby I will be planting some vegetables. Hello guys, good morning. Today is the day 2 of our training, and right now I'm almost there. Like I'm seeing the building, so I'm like 50, is it 50 footsteps maybe to the building. So I'm wearing the IITA t-shirt, which we are told to wear for a group picture. So let's see how today goes. I just pray my instructor comes today, because I just cannot wait to start knowing the important things that I need to know about this horticulture thing. So guys, I'll see you guys when I get in there, and we'll see how it all goes. So see you guys in a minute. So fam, at this point I was feeling like I was the first person that showed up, saying that I'm not seeing anybody at the surrounding, though there are cars parked out, but I was still feeling like I was the first person that showed up. Not until I've met a training mate, I was like, okay, this is just one person. I was hoping that that's all. Let me be the second person now. So when I went in, it shocked me. My shock was shocked. Everyone was punctual, because Mr. Murtala told us that the maximum time you should show up is 9:05, else you'll be marked absent. In fact, you will mark yourself absent. So I think everyone doesn't want that to happen. So we are all punctual, and we all sat down quietly waiting for the next thing that will happen. So boom, the next thing that happened was we were given a consent form to take to our guidance to fill for us. Then this one for us to fill, since we are all above 18. Then yay, the final thing, or what I've been waiting for, is for our instructor to show up. And yes, he showed up. Yes. So this is us walking upstairs to go to our own class for the horticulture. Fam, my brain burst out on this day too, because I learned a lot of things that I never knew actually existed about this horticulture thing. It's my first time actually, no lies. It's my first time. This is my first training on anything called plants in general. So I learned a lot of some botanical names, or is it species names, is it capsicum? Let me not bite my tongue, but I learned a lot of things. I took note of them just for reference purposes, and we're given an assignment, or they call it, is it pre-evaluation? So we're given an assignment to be submitted tomorrow, and that's our instructor, Mr. Harry. So after that, we went out for a group picture. That was around 2 p.m. before we closed for the day. We took the group picture. I wanted to even snap us, but I totally forgot. I was just like in a hurry to go back home. But yeah, I did not forget to snap myself during the break time, which was before 1 p.m. when I went down to like stroll to stretch my legs. So I took some beautiful selfies just for reference purpose or for recognition sake rather. So tomorrow, that's the day 3 of the training. We are supposed to bring back the evaluation form, pre-evaluation form actually, and also to take the consent form back to them. So inshallah guys, I will see you tomorrow as the day 3. Bye. Hello fam, welcome to day 3 of our training. So yesterday I was a little bit tired, so I couldn't even give you guys much update about it. So we learned a lot about this horticulture thing. It's actually more of dealing with plant, flowers, fruits, vegetables, but in a more posh way. That's what I perceive it as, in a more posh way than agriculture, which is farming of plants and also rearing of animals. So some of the job opportunities that I notice we have in this is in horticulture is consultation, landscaping, and so on. So for businesses that you can do, you can actually go into opening your own nursery or going into landscaping. You can also go into consultations as well. This consultation will be in the area that you specialize. You can be given advices on the kind of plant they should plant. Maybe if it is in governmental settings or in a commercial setting, you can give them advices on the kind of plant they should plant and also the kind of soil they should use. So basically that's just it. So I'm kind of late today and my phone is running down, so I pray I get able to charge it and also I get able to film as much as I can today, because if it is like just the normal routine of yesterday, that was the day 2, I doubt if I'm going to film much. But if there's something new, then definitely I will get to film some things. I'm standing here close to some plants that look so beautiful. Right now I just feel so much in love with plants. Not plants, rather they are flowers. Can you guys see? They are flowers. So this reminds me of my time in secondary school. I attended a boarding house, so our dormitories are named after flowers. We have orchid, salvia, dahlia, rose. I can't remember the 5th one. So I belong to Salvia House. So the moment you walk into Salvia House dormitory, the first thing you see is flowers that are arranged and they form salvia at our surroundings. It's so beautiful, especially when we water it so much and it looks all green like that. It's so beautiful. So whenever there is inspection, if there's anything that we always top in inspection is our surrounding, having that green salvia from customization at the surrounding. So that's one of the things. So guys, I think that's basically it for today. So let's just go in and see what we have for this day 3, and I'll see you guys inside. So at this junction, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Hit on that notification bell, hit on the subscribe button, like my videos, share with your lovely friends and family. You're welcome. So at this point it's around past 1 p.m. and we were on break. So after the break, when most people came back, we were told to go to the greenhouse to see some of these nursery plants that were planted by the first batch of the students that came before us. So this is us just walking into this place. It's actually so trapped with heat, so the place is so kind of hot. Or is it a reserve temperature that is there? Is it, let me just use the word, that's reserve temperature. So it's covered with nets. The black things that you're seeing on the floor are the pipes which actually generate water. So the ropes you're seeing up there are for staking of tomato. The staking actually prevents it from some diseases and some pests, and also it minimizes spacing. See the way I'm talking. Okay, I'm talking in the horticulture. So those are the nursery plants. I hope I took a proper video. Yes, can you see them? I took a picture, so I'll attach the picture so that you guys can see. So that was just it for day 3. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to day 4 of our training. And for the latest update for today is that we're supposed to resume for the classes by 8 a.m. But fam, Keke Napep guy messed up my life. He took another lady that is not supposed to go through the same route with me. He took her along with me. And guess what? Everything just changed. The time and everything changed. So now I'm late. I'm maximally late. I just pray they allow me into the class. So I'll see you guys probably inside. So I met them at the greenhouse. They were there, like so many people turn out. They were there checking about the plants and how to actually generate some income through this horticulture process. So yeah, these are still the nursery plants, and that was Mr. Timothy lecturing us about it. So when we went back into the class, we were given a letter of engagement and a code of conduct form to actually fill and keep a copy with us. So yeah, that was basically it for the day 3. Is it day 3? Day 4. We had an assignment, and also we were asked to fill our logbook and take it back to our supervisor to assess us. So yeah, that was it. We had a lot of lectures. I've been learning a lot of things. I think I will share more after we are all done. I'll talk more about it. Hello, fam. Good morning, Jumat Mubarak. Welcome to the 5 of our training, which might be the last day of our training. Am I excited? Mixed feelings. So let's see what the package of today is going to be like. I'm not late, I'm just working fast. So I'll see you guys inside. She guys, I was saying that I was not late, blah blah blah. The moment I walked into that class, I realized that I was late. I was few minutes late, but Alhamdulillah, I was let into the class. Mr. Harry actually let me into the class. So we had our classes normally. We also did a post evaluation. I showed you guys the pre evaluation that we did at the beginning of our classes. Yeah, we did another post evaluation. So after that, some of us submitted their assignment, which I showed you guys, and we submitted back our engagement and code of conduct form, which we are told to sign and keep a copy with us. Keep the original copy with us and bring the photocopy to the management. We also did that. We also filled our logbook, and we also submitted that to the supervisor for assessment. So we went back to the greenhouse after having our classes to also see how they do this taking of cucumbers and everything. But sorry, I missed that, so I did not even cover much of that. I know you guys are wondering what I'm doing here with the aqua people. Yeah, after our classes, while I was about leaving, I noticed them like working, so I went there to just say hi and also to know what they are working on. So they are like grouped, so all of them I think they are going to grill the fishes, though they said I should stay. But I was looking at the weather was not funny, and I don't want rain to follow me, so I decided to just leave in peace. We were addressed by Mr. Murtala about a boot camp which they will contact us for, so I'm looking forward to that. So that was everything about our training. That was the 5 days, the 5 productive days, because I walked into that place with zero idea about anything that is happening, because the only background I have in agriculture in general, I think it was since my junior secondary school. And after that, I did not even do anything about agri in my senior secondary school, neither in my tertiary level. So I'm really grateful about this program. It has been an eye opener for me. So thank you to IITA, thank you to IUS, thank you to CGIAR. I don't even know what that means, but I'll Google that. Thank you to everyone that made this happen. And just like I've promised, I will do a short recap of how everything happened. And yeah, that was it, guys. And this is my team. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So, guys, I walked into that IIT training center with zero knowledge about anything concerning horticulture, which was actually the track I enrolled for. But believe me, I've came out with a bunch of knowledge, not only about horticulture, but I also learned some things about aquaculture as well. And after that, we were given an assignment. The assignment I told you guys about, it was more about how to create a business plan, because we were given an option to choose from any of the tracks, which is the employment track and the entrepreneurship track. But I went for the employment, just like I've mentioned earlier. So this is like a big advantage for those going into entrepreneurship. Like if you want to start a business, you should have a business plan, obviously. So that will guide you into your business, and it will help you a lot in how to set up your business. So in some of the job opportunities, just like I've been mentioning earlier, that we have in horticulture, is like going into consultation, being a writer, being a designer, you can even be a caretaker or a caregiver for plants, and so on. There are a bunch of opportunities into that place. But guess what? Should I say the main problem here is that we don't have much awareness of agriculture in our system, in especially the Nigerian system. So this the job opportunities that even there might have lesser people. What do I mean by that? People will not like to even go to anything like regarding agriculture, because there is no education. People don't even know what it's all about. A good example is myself. Like, believe me, the first time I had agriculture, it was in my junior secondary school, and that was from JSS 1 to JSS 2. Sorry, to JSS, yes, to JSS 2, because I attended a military school. So after that, I moved to a private school, which there was nothing like agriculture, because they don't even have a space for us to do anything called farming there. And I moved to a government school, after a federal government school, and there is agriculture, but it was in is it optional subject, those ones that you have: agriculture, home management, food and nutrition, fine art. Then you get to choose one that you want to go for. So it was quite an option, and those that even went for the agriculture is either your father or your family, one of them is into that kind of line, or maybe you just have a passion for it, or just want to let to another that you are there. They were not much. I can vividly remember that the agricultural students in my secondary school, they were not much. So I think having agriculture as an optional subject right now is a no-no for me. Like, agriculture should be part of gonge subject, just like we have physics, maths, chemistry like a stand subject. Then agriculture should also be a stand subject. Of course, we had fishery back then in secondary school, but also fishery was also part of optional subjects. So, like, obviously a lot of people wouldn't like to go for it, because if it is not like a school that is well equipped with educational facilities, you even find out that they don't even have the right equipment or the materials to even run such kind of programs. So, and another thing is that the kind of vegetables that we even consume, or the kind of food we consume nowadays, they are harvested or cultivated by farmers that have lesser knowledge. Reason why there's so much spread of diseases now, because they don't even have the knowledge to actually take care of this plant before bringing it to us. We just consume anything they give us, and we consume the ones that we have easy accessibility to, or the ones that are very cheap around us. Because if you want to buy the ones that look very fresh or like looking very healthy and everything, you only find them in the supermarket, and guess what, they are super expensive. You just find like three tomatoes now, they'll be calling like 500 naira for you, but they are quite big. Yes, it's quite big, but farm, like who's going to buy three tomatoes at 500? Though I know some people can, but with the way of living nowadays, nobody would like to go into something like that. So the local ones that we have around us, they need more education, they need more awareness. Believe me, there's so much fruit in that, there's so much wealth and fruit in that aspect. But it's just that it need more awareness, just like we are making more awareness on other aspects like the STEM all the time, or in terms of technology. Then we should make a lot of noise in terms of agriculture, because agriculture is just what it's holding, it's what is holding the country. No matter which kind of country you are from, without agriculture, then your country is like doomed. That's just the fact. So just like I've mentioned earlier, we are done with our training, and we're given, no, we are not given anything for now, but we were told that they will call us for a boot camp. So if there's anything like special on the boot camp, I will definitely record that, or I'll keep you guys updated about it. But I'll still urge whoever is watching this, if you have a say in any governmental setting, or you have a say in any educational setting, please just make a voice for agriculture, because we need that. We need more people who are aware of things, like we need more people to be aware of things like that, so that we'll have a healthy crops, healthy food, and we'll have less of diseases. So with everything being said, if you have any question regarding the IITA training that I've attended, please don't hesitate to leave it down in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer anything you have, and share my videos. Click on the subscription button, like, share, and comment. And I think I'll end the video for now. So I'll see you guys in another interesting video. Bye.